can't walk. Drag your ass to the casino. All right.
Nah, bro. What the fuck? That's actually jokes.
All right.
Jokes.
Yo,
It's actually jokes.
Pops. Still talk. Pops.
There you go.
Pops. We recording the podcast. I gotta call you back later. No, we don't have you on there. Walaikum salam rahmatullah. My father said, "What's up?"
What's up?
He said, "What's good?" I'll see you later.
Yo, it's fucking funny. That's fucking funny.
Fucking douche. Well, welcome back to the fucking podcast. If you didn't know, my father's Muslim and yeah, I speak a little Arabic. Fuck y'all if y'all judging me. Suck my balls.
I am judging in this Catholic household. How dare you?
Don't speak about China in
How
here.
dare you can't speak about China in here either.
Not in a good way.
No.
Only speak bad.
Only
about
badly. That's it. Well, the Chinese government only badly.
The Chinese government.
The
not
Chinese
the
people, we love them.
We feel for y'all.
And we
Because
love
y'all
y'all.
are going through some
So
shit.
shit right now.
But y'all make some nasty vapes over there though, so y'all should definitely watch it. I got this for free, so I'm
dead.
smoking it.
So I got it for free. Bro, how you been?
Yo, man,
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Like I said, about like what, 3 weeks, 2 weeks? When did I pull
it's
up
been
on you
about
with
a
my
month,
boy?
bro.
I pulled up on you with.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah,
It's been about a month. Since we potted, it's been about a month.
It's been about a month. Yeah, sorry for that, guys who've been watching out and hitting our.
I almost died, yo.
Facts changed everything.
I literally almost died.
Word.
But no, yeah, it's probably been about 3 weeks
Yeah,
since I've seen you.
yeah, really good. 3 weeks, 2 weeks at least.
Well, no, because it was the 24th of January when I.
Fuck's today? It was the 14th, Valentine's Day.
So it's been about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, about 2.5
Almost 3.
weeks.
Yeah.
Almost 3. We'll call it.
Semantics. Who cares?
Yeah, I
Who
know.
gives a shit? But
Man.
yeah, man. What the fuck is new?
Let's see what's new. Let's see. Work has been fucking slow.
Okay.
Part of the
sucks.
reason why no one's seen me, because I ain't got nothing to do nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing
I've
to
been
do nothing
chilling
either,
in the
bro.
house, like, you know, sliding I've been sliding on myself. Like, you feel me? I've been pulling up on myself every day to the gas station for the times that I'm in my car getting high.
So my dashboard still doesn't work.
Yeah.
We're not talking. Like I swear to God. I haven't gone. That's
You
part
gonna
of
turn that to a smoking car?
That's part of the reason why.
I've done that before. I've turned my Ford into a smoking
Nah,
car. You remember the Ford I used to have when I put up the 9?
It just sits in the yard and you just smoke it.
I
That's
had
it.
the like longest driveway ever. You feel me? I put that shit all the way in the backyard on the old basketball court.
Nah,
in my
shout out to
backyard.
Are You Garbage. Is it trash to have a smoking car in your lawn? 110% you're garbage.
It wasn't on the front lawn. It was in privacy.
It was in the driveway?
It was in the backyard. Like
No,
literally
that's way
behind the
worse.
house. Behind
That's
the
so
house.
much worse.
Behind the house. Like
So much worse.
Yo, and the shit didn't even turn on, so the windows.
Because like
didn't
having
come
a
down, so in
having
the
a smoking
summer,
car
oh
is
my
bad.
gosh! In
Like,
the summer, like yo, we was hot. But yo, ask my old neighbor who barely speak no English.
Nah,
Shout out
bro.
to Edwin.
You can't
Shout out
be
my
doing-
boy Edwin.
You can't be doing this.
Yo, I used to
can't
have
be
this
doing
nigga
this.
passed out for hours. I used to
Nah, bro.
leave this
can't be
nigga in
doing
my
that.
backyard because he
Can't
was
do
so high he couldn't wake up. Go and like make food, take a shower, like you feel me, like, and just come back and get this nigga when I go smoking like at night and be like, yo,
Nah.
I'm
that's
like, yo, you
fucked up.
trying to hit this? He
trying to
was
hit-
like,
no.
he was like, no, papi.
I'm dead. Like, I'm dying.
He was like, you crazy, man, you crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. But nah, like car in the front yard, bad. Car in the backyard? What are you doing in that car? That A, you need it to be there in the winter, but also you need the privacy.
Smoking ganja before that shit was legal in the state of New Jersey.
Fair enough, but
The cops,
see, like,
cops in my old town would literally be like,
just
they would
walk
pull
down
up,
the
and they would
street.
pull up in your driveway if you was smoking like deep in your driveway. Like if they pull up in your driveway and be like, whoop whoop whoop,
Right,
whoop,
right.
I'd be like, the fuck this is more private property. What the fuck?
right, well, I'm not.
He said we
I
gotta
don't
call.
even
We
got the keys on me. Are you pulling me over? It's like I'm not pulling you over.
We gotta
sir.
call about a smell of marijuana, and the next thing you know, you spending a day or a weekend,
he comes to
a
the
day
door.
or a weekend,
You know what's
depending on
funny
the
though is
day.
if he comes up to your door or your window and he goes, you know how fast you were going? And you're like 15, 20 miles an hour. Like, couldn't have been going that fast, sir. It's like
You couldn't have been doing too much. I am in my driveway. It's not too much rain. It's a long driveway, nigga.
It's like,
but
no,
damn.
dude. You gotta move in like an hour and a half.
I've been sitting there stuck.
That's
looking
fucked
at
up.
fucking car fail compilations of people driving bad, idiots in
That's
cars
fucked up.
by Road Rage on YouTube. That's what I'd be fucking.
Crash dashes.
Yo, yeah, Crash Dashes, Dash Nation, Dash Cam Nation.
I haven't seen them.
They're hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I'm all about Sage
Especially-
Shadowblade BMX.
Yeah, that's great, man. But look,
That's all I'm about. That's all I'm here for on Instagram. I just need to see
I'm
them.
telling you, look,
Hit the wicked bar
look,
spins.
Nah, look, I'm telling you, go on YouTube and go
Sick,
on
nasty
Idiots in
gnar.
Cars by
Okay.
Road Rage or like Road Nation, something like that.
Okay.
Yo, the
Road Rage Nation?
Yeah, maybe it's put together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look,
It's all of it.
when I tell you these motherfuckers, like, they be in, like, you be noticing the signs because they're
Nah.
like, it's mostly in Jersey because you know there's like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
all drive great except for those few idiots who moved here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they're like,
I don't know about that. Hold on.
and
Wait a minute.
and the women, the women,
You can't forget that.
can't forget the women.
Because
Especially
there's
the-
types of
especially-
drivers. There's actually 3 types of drivers in New Jersey. There's the actually good driver, because you had to deal with these other 2 drivers your whole life. Then there's the annoyingly slow, like 10 and a 25, 30 and a 60. Like, these people live to make your life hell.
Asian women, Indian and Asian women.
Just saying,
You know
right?
what
But
I'm
then
saying?
you know,
Mostly from that region,
But,
at
but then
least.
it's like then you get
And
the,
older
the
people.
dudes who think they're literally Speed Racer or Dale Earnhardt Jr. and they're quite literally trying to set a new lap record every time they hit 287.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
like, guys, just fucking chill. We don't need to
yo,
hit 120 miles an hour at 3 p.m. Like, this is nuts.
Funny story. And on the Patreon, if we're doing it today, I will fucking call my boy to confirm this shit. I ran into one of those drivers, which is how I know I'm a good driver.
Oh.
We're on Route 1, getting off of the Parkway, going north.
But you've described yourself as one of those drivers before.
Yeah, but I'm a good one of those drivers. I'm not the one that, like, you see me and
You
you're
understand
like,
how that's
whoa.
part of the complex, though, right?
No, it's not.
But you
because
understand how, like, you think, like, but I'm different, I'm actually good, is
wrecked.
part of the...
I've never wrecked. I've never
But
wrecked.
neither of these guys, they just
No,
assholes.
they have. They have.
Some of them have.
They
Fair
have.
enough. That's a good
That's
point.
why they've got these built-up cars
No, that's a good point.
Because they think that the more
That is a good point.
force that they have, the less they'll crash. When in reality, you need a fucking Toyota Camry like me. You
That's a
feel
good
me?
point. That is a good point.
Like,
That is a good point.
See, like when I had my super fast like cars.
Okay.
I've never driven them as so. They're just super fast cars.
Well, I did once.
70 doesn't feel like 70 in a car that is naturally made to go fast. It feels like 45. So you naturally... It
Depends.
does.
It depends.
It depends on the car, but for
Yeah, because it's like-
most good cars that are,
Right, but
that are meant to go
the
fast.
lower and the smaller the car, and the lower profile the car has, everything feels faster.
See, but that's the thing. Mine was heavy. Mine was heavy, but it had a lot of voltage to it. So like
Voltage?
Not
Hold on.
Horsepower.
Wait a
I
minute.
mean.
Okay.
Horsepower.
Hold on.
You know what I mean? The power. It had a lot of
You
power.
had a
to
nice
it.
Tesla, is what you're saying. Mad
Did not.
voltage.
I got the
Mad voltage. I'm running low on voltage over here.
That's what these guys are doing.
Nah,
I mean, that's partially the fucking reason these guys are getting fast fucking electric cars and they
Speaking
don't
of
have
fast,
gears.
though.
They don't have gears. Oh, but I beat a fucking Hellcat on Route 1 through traffic, and this nigga I forced him
In a what?
in my car, because I drive well.
Fair enough.
I don't get hit or hit people like,
Fair enough, I suppose. But
and
it's
people don't beep at me either. Because I'm very courteous. Like, I will...
very good. I was like 220.
Yeah, first, I don't even need to go that fast because of the weight and momentum of the car. If I go a straight 97 and I have enough room to weave through people, no one's bobbing me. You feel? No one's bobbing. That's just facts. That
Even
car
Hummers are scared.
Like, probably. It's a Hummer limousine. They're like, don't hit my back right. You feel me? I'm gonna be twisting and
Hit the
turning.
back right of a limousine. Next thing you know, you have a fucking smart car. That thing is squished. That thing is gonna do 3 bops and flips and rolls. The next thing you know, bro, you're playing Rocket League. With a lady in a wheelchair just
One of the
bumping
games
around the
I
highway.
actually will binge in this world. If you got
Rocket League?
if you got Rocket League, Yo, fuck out of here, bro. I want to play car soccer. I want to play car soccer. Like, I want to flip my car and do car soccer.
Nah, bro,
like,
you pick a dweeb game.
Yo, that's facts. Or Modern Warfare.
I do play a pirate game, so we're not.
I mean, like, come on. I didn't want to say it. You said it now, so we're gonna bring it out. He plays a whole fucking pirate game. All he does
it's a good fucking pirate game,
is loot booty. All he does is loot.
Fuck yeah! Is that not the point of life?
No.
Oh
no.
I thought
maybe make some friends.
Well, I do that too.
Barely.
I do that too.
You make friends with them just to loot them after.
No, I met this kid.
Shit.
So I play now with this dude Viv. He comes on. He's on my stream every day, and I play with him, and like he helps me like finish like. So there's this thing like tucking. Fuck it. Who cares? No, I'm not gonna explain it. Nobody fucking gives a shit.
You see the face I made?
Nobody fucking cares.
If I'm
what
here,
the fuck am I doing?
One of my closest friends. I don't even give a fuck. Why would y'all give a fuck? We're gonna skip on.
Shit.
Tell me about you, man. I've said a lot about you. We're 10 minutes in.
We're just gonna skip this. I almost died.
Well, yeah, talk about that even though I already know about that.
So on the last pod, I'm sure it was... I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I did. I felt like shit. Like, during the podcast. Because it was the day after I got back from Connecticut.
Pretty much like me through like week 6 through 10.
Yes.
I had that ongoing
it was so bad.
Fucking sinus infection or whatever the fuck I had. Because doctors
It was so
stupid.
bad, bro.
Doctors are stupid. Don't get medical insurance.
2 or 3 days later, like that night, it was that night. I skipped ahead originally by saying 2 or 3 nights because it's getting there. But that night, I had woken up at like 1:30 in the morning. And I mean, the most explosive diarrhea. Like, I lifted off the toilet seat.
I forgot.
Like, yo, brother. I mean, like, it felt like... Yo. It was nuts, bro.
You felt like you swallowed a North Korean bomb.
Bro, I expelled every ounce of water in my body in like 3.5 milliseconds.
Even the acid
was we gotta go. So bad, dude. It was so bad.
People don't realize this is actually why your shit be burning is because you were so empty and you didn't eat enough.
You're shitting stomach bile.
Like,
so how about I shit out so much of my stomach bile that throughout the vomiting and the diarrhea, okay, the next few days, my shits were like beige. Like tan leather in like a 2006 Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I bet.
It was bad, bro. It was so. And I'm a little slightly hypochondriac. Like I'll look at, and that's definitely not a word. But I'll like dive in.
Hypochondriac?
Yeah, but like slightly. Slightly. I tried to adjective it, not noun it, but you get the point. And so like I'm Googling shit and it's not helping my brain at all. Like I can't be Googling. That's the worst thing you can do for yourself is WebMD whatever's going on. You'll immediately think you have prostate cancer.
Yo, my ex, she used to always do that for everything. She'd be like, my throat hurts. I wonder what that could be. I could fucking have laryngitis.
No, I'm done. We're done. Like I can't do it. Like, bro, it was so bad.
Hold on. I was so like,
I didn't have health insurance.
So dumb and young at the time that I was like, laryngitis. Kiss you. I have it. Damn.
I can feel my voice getting scratchy.
I'm like, we have it. We have the laryngitis. Like, I can't talk. We should hold our words.
It's not laryngitis. It's not even that bad.
It's not even that bad. 2 halls away from being fucking fixed. You feel me? 2 halls away.
You need an icebreaker and a tea, and you're done.
You're good. A lemon tea with a little bit of extra honey.
One Ricola. You get 1 Ricola and it's gone. But so
that shit used to blow me though.
I guess like I had expelled all of like the nutrients, whatever the fuck, all of my electrolytes, whatever the fuck. And so as I was drinking and eating like chicken soup, I made myself a pot of chicken soup. Like I was wilding, bro. So
I was wilding.
I was going in.
Seems like you were taking care of yourself.
I was trying my best. I swear to God. I was trying so hard.
Why are we not drinking Mike's? Why are we drinking hard liquor?
This is best.
Because this is. I mean, it's been a few weeks, so we deserve it.
Yeah, we do deserve it.
I haven't been hammered like this in a long time.
So I ended up like. I'm thugging it out. Like, I'm super thugging it out. Like, I'm trying so hard, bro. I'm trying so fucking hard to be an adult.
We made some
and,
bangers.
Like, not kill my... Yes, we did. With your...
We made some fucking bangers.
And I was sitting there dying, sweating about to shit myself the whole time. It was so bad, dude.
And this is like goes back to the point of the first few episodes when I said like, yo, when there's money to be made, Raji does not give a fuck. I will call you at any hour.
I will die for the bag. I will die and shit myself for the bag.
You're contagious? I was like, me and my cousin who has a wife and kids, we will all fucking have it. Like for this bag.
And guess what? We're gonna talk into the same microphone with no sanitation.
We're gonna smoke the same fucking blunts. We smoked the same blunts. I was still coming off of my sickness.
Nah, bro, that shit was bad, bro. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah, it was bad.
That shit was fucked
but it was fucking great because I listen to those songs every day.
But so then, like, I'm like, my little brother, he called me and texted me. He's like, yo, you trying to hop on Sea of Thieves tonight? And I'm like, oh, nah, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, brother. Like, I'm type fucked up right now. I don't know what's good with me.
You didn't use the hot sauce, Drake.
No, so bro,
use the hot sauce.
It had gotten to a point where like 2 days after the podcast, so I already like shit my brains out. I'm down. I'm literally like on the verge of death. I'm making myself soup. Nothing I was drinking, like my water wasn't, because I lost all the salt and the electrolytes in my body. So any water I was drinking wasn't actually staying in my body.
Should have went on a salt and meat diet,
bro. So how about I woke up at like 2 days after the last pod. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, all right, I have to go to the bathroom right fucking now.
Yeah.
And I step out of bed and fall. I was so dizzy because I was so malnourished. I literally couldn't walk, bro. My legs couldn't hold, bro.
This is news to me too.
No,
guys.
bro, I swear to God.
He didn't tell me.
No, I didn't. I've saved this for the pod. So then my little brother, he's like, yo, you trying to play Sea of Thieves? And I'm like, yo, like, I can't, like, I'm so sick right now.
I'm dying.
And so, and my thing was like, I'm 26, I'm living alone, like, I'm not telling my mom I need help.
You can't.
How am I supposed to do this? So my mom, I guess that night, talked to my little brother and was like, hey, you hopping on the video games with your brother? And he's like, nah, like, mom, like, he's really sick.
Like, he's fucking dying.
And my mom called me and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? How long have you been sick? How sick are you? Why have you not called me?
What's funny is that when she says what's wrong with you, she means the last question. Why haven't you called me? But when my mom says that to me, I'm like, oh, well, I'm shitting my brains out. That's what I said. I'm throwing up. Like, you know,
and that's not what
I can't move. Like, I can't even
you
make
fucking
food.
moron. Why haven't you called me, my retarded son? What the hell is wrong with you?
That's exactly what moms say. Like, when... Well, oh, hold on. I don't want you to drink alone. Well, pour me up, sir. This is what brothers do. They don't let their other brothers drink alone, no matter if they're happy, sad, or glad, or mad.
But so then, how about...
Well, if they're mad, you let them drink alone. Don't get angry mad with them, because then y'all will go to jail.
At that point, like, I got home from Connecticut on, like, the 2nd.
Right.
Or the 2nd or 3rd. I think it was the 2nd, the night of the 2nd. I had gotten home from Connecticut.
Word.
This was now the night of the 5th when my mom called me. I don't know why I poured that much. I just couldn't stop. I just didn't stop.
As you can see, we're a little fucked up. We've been fucked up for a few weeks, but in different ways.
But so, I fucking... The next morning, like, my mom told me, she's like, yo, like, if you need me, like, call me. Like, I'll drive you to the hospital, bro. Like, this is wild as shit.
Word. No health insurance, remember. He doesn't think like that.
So, meanwhile, the next, that night that I'm on, I had woken up in the middle of the night just from the dizziness. Like, I was so dizzy in my sleep that it woke me to... Do you understand how dizzy you have to be laying down and still be dizzy as shit?
I know a lot of our viewers for YouTube will not understand unless they're heavy alcoholics, because I've been at that point in my life where I've drank so much that I've literally drank myself to sleep and then been so drunk while sleeping, got drunk while I was sleeping,
right,
that I actually was like, damn, I gotta wake up, like, and I gotta.
So bad.
I had to like stabilize myself. It wasn't even like I had to throw up. I just had to stabilize the dizziness in my head and be like, okay, I'm fucking drunk.
I'm
like,
shit faced right now.
Like, you know, like, if you think that we're getting behind this camera as perfect men, we're not.
That's the whole point. Is we're not.
If you can tell by the way that I'm slurring my words now, I used to be and still am a drunk, so I guess that... as well as a drug abuser.
Oh my
according
God.
to the government, at least.
That's fucking jokes.
But
we're alive, so fuck off.
We're living. I'm smoking the Chinaman's vape. I'm smoking the Chinaman's vape.
Nah, you know how rappers be like, I'm smoking my dead ops? Every time motherfuckers be smoking that, they smoking a GGP. That's what's happening right now. They smoking a GGP.
Yo, facts. I'm smoking a big Hong Kong right now, you feel me? And like,
Shout out my day ones.
Speaking of Hong Kong, shout out to King Kong. And shout out to Japan and Godzilla.
AKA Christopher Big Black Boy can rest in peace.
Yo, rest in peace to Big Black, because that was my boy on Ridiculousness and fucking Robbing Big.
Oh, okay. My little brother would get that. That's for you.
I get it.
Young
I love
diva.
it.
Alright, so I'm like fucked up, bro.
Oh yeah, you're talking about how
you're good.
sick.
You're good. You're good.
You see what the fuck's going on
So,
here?
but I was so fucked up, right? So like I woke up, I was so dizzy, like that's what woke me up. I was how dizzy I was. So I ended up calling my mom. And I'm like, yo, like I need you to come take me to the hospital. She picks me up, she takes me to the hospital, bro. So how about when I did like my weight and everything in the hospital, bro? I in that 3-day span from when I got home from Connecticut to I'm in the hospital, I lost like 16 pounds.
Excuse me.
You understand how wild, like
Nigga, yes. I
that's
burped. I don't
crazy.
do that often. Actually, I do, but I burp very often.
Yeah, you do.
I burp,
We do it all the time.
I
We literally do it all the time. It's the whole.
how we end the YouTube.
We do it all the time. Like literally, like that's our outro. It's you burping.
I'm drunk. Don't judge me. I don't know what's going on. I barely can see anything.
But so
in this room.
I lost 15 pounds, bro, in 3 days. Like 15, 16 pounds in 3 days, right? And
That's
then
actually pretty crazy. That's pretty fucking crazy.
so I get to the hospital, right? And they do.
I wish.
I do a blood test. I do EKG. I do everything. The only thing I didn't do is a CAT scan. I got 2 liters of IV in like 30 minutes.
Ain't that shit cold?
Bro, it hurts.
It hurts. It's so cold. It's fucking hurts. It just hurts in general.
Well, how about when they change the bag, right? So when the bag is empty, the blood
starts going
come back out the other way.
Yeah.
So when they change the fucking bag, they get a shot of it, put it in that little fucking nub on the purple nub on the like the nozzle,
Yeah.
and shoot. Say so you get this like quick, like you know it's a drip.
Yeah, the saline.
No,
it's not a
motherfucker, you
saline
get
drip. It's
yeah, no, it's not
all
a drip.
500 mLs
It's a
of it.
saline flush, motherfucker, and it goes right back.
Yo.
Dude, I bruised for like 3 days. It was
Yo,
fucked up.
For those of you who
It
have
was
never
so
had
bad, bro.
saline flushed in your body,
Nah, it's fucked up.
yo, not
It's
only is it
fucked
like,
up.
cause like the drip is cold as fuck. You feel me? Like the drip is cold as fuck and it's slow
Yeah.
and it's eerie. But that
Yeah.
flush,
Yeah.
like I said, I have been an alcoholic in the past and currently now. So like I know.
We are drinking hard liquor at 1:30 on a Tuesday. So
Well, don't give out the time. Exactly.
they know when we shoot this. There's like 7 people that watch it, and they all friends of ours.
Well, you fucking bastards.
Oh, I also finished setting up the Discord. That's a totally tangential because I'm drunk point. But
Yo, slap me 5. I had to switch my Chinaman hand.
the Chinaman hand is funny. That's actually funny.
Look,
But alright, so I got they literally, bro. I'm not even kidding you. The hospital. I was there for like 4.5 hours. They have no idea what's wrong with me. They have no clue.
scariest thing that can happen in a hospital is when
No
the shit's
idea.
not detected. He's like, yo,
No idea.
We see that you're fucked up. We know you're not lying, but like,
Right.
we just can't. We don't have an answer.
We have nothing.
We have nothing to
We
give.
have the IV didn't help. Like nothing. Like they did nothing.
That is the scariest.
So then you know what they
shit.
did? They sent me home and said, if it gets worse, come back. If not, like, do you understand how
Fucking scary and fearful that shit is. That shit is so.
I had my mom drive me to my apartment. My dad met us there. I laid in my bed and cried for like 30 minutes and went to bed and like just fell asleep until like 9 p.m.
2 days later, a call from Raji. 2 days
But
later.
how about that night is when I get the call from Catalia talking about, hey yo, I need to figure myself out.
Fucking cut.
That night, she knew I had hit her that morning talking about I'm in the hospital. So the day I get out, literally the day I went to the ER, and they basically telling me like we can't detect it, but we haven't checked for cancer yet. So, yo, this is nuts, bro.
Hold on.
Yes.
Fucking information being withheld.
The only thing they didn't do was a CAT scan, and that's radiology. I want to say radiology, but it's not. That's the wrong word.
Yeah, because that's MRI.
Radioactivity. There we go.
Yeah.
So the guy, they were like, look, like you have the heart of a 19-year-old, even though you're 26. Like you're actually relatively fucking healthy.
Usually happens when you smoke an excessive amount of weed.
So he was like, I don't want to blast your body with that much radiation if I don't need to.
Facts.
So if it doesn't get worse, I'm not blasting you with a bunch of radiation. That's fucked up. You might get cancer from doing the CAT scan if you don't already have it.
Yeah, and then
so they sent me home, literally, basically telling me like everything we checked for, nothing. So if it's anything, cancer. And then I get home and I get a call from my then girlfriend talking about I need to figure myself out, which I don't care what women say. When men hear I need to figure myself out,
you fucking somebody else.
You dead out there slutting. There's no other like. Whether it's real or not, I don't care.
It's facts.
It's a matter of what my brain is perceiving about the situation.
For all you,
and you know what the crazy part is?
I'm telling you.
And this was fucked up. And I know this is fucked up. She gave it to me the first night, and she told me she had like more than 15 bodies. And I went along with it anyway, because you know what? I'm an optimistic kind of person. But I dodged wild bullets. We'll get back to that in a second.
Hold on.
We'll get back to that in a second.
Hold on, alright? Hold on.
No, hold on. We'll get back to that in a second.
I can't.
So then the next day, I come down here. So I'm here for like...
Is that when the day you called me?
Maybe, I think so.
Or maybe the day after.
I'm honestly not sure. But I was here, right? When I called you?
Yeah.
I think that was 2 days after
I picked you up from here and realized how close you lived to my old apartment before you...
That was about day 4 I was here.
Okay, word.
Maybe 3. I don't know. I'm not sure. It doesn't fucking matter. But
I think it was day 3.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, I've been down here 3 days with no weed, and I need to smoke and get high for real. And I was like,
I left all my weed up north.
I was like, I'm on my way.
Right. Yeah, it was day. Yeah. Okay. But so I'm down here, like, and my mom's like nursing me back to health and shit like that. Like, my mom's a real OG for this. Like, she slept on the couch, gave me her bed. Real shit. I told her, I'm like, yo, like, you don't have to do that. Like, I'll sleep on the couch. Like, you don't have to do that. And she's like, no, listen, you're my child.
On that couch.
And she's like, you're my child. Like, I'm gonna do this. I was like, all right, fuck it. I love you. Thank you very much. But so, and that's the reason we're not smoking right now. Literally, that's the main reason we're not smoking right now.
Facts.
Because mom's big ups.
Because like
big ups.
Just a side note, my mom's seen it, so it's not for me to like be like hiding or whatever. But like,
well, I just don't want to smoke. I'm not hiding the fact that I smoke.
No.
I just don't want to smoke in her house.
It's more so like. Because I told you we just moved out in Somerset, literally around the corner.
Right.
And we moved. I won't say it on the YouTube.
Right.
Maybe I'll say it on the Patreon. Probably not.
Probably not. You shouldn't dox your entire family. That's a bad idea. It's always a bad idea.
Well, that's the thing. It's only me and my mom.
That's even worse.
And she never leaves, so they won't find her.
Way worse. She's always home, and you dox it. Way worse.
All right, so we're gonna fucking edit this.
Way worse.
We're not gonna edit it really, but
she lives in the Rocky Mountains.
We're in Colorado now. Basically. But
it was bad, bro. It was fucked up. But so I'm like dying, and I'm like nursing myself back to health here.
Oh shit.
And I started to feel better and shit. So I never fucking went back to the hospital. I just started drinking and smoking again. Although I will say, I have not taken one hit. I'm sorry, I'm lying. I've taken one hit of my brother's. So I went like 2 weeks without nicotine entirely, completely cold turkey while I was sick.
Word. So strong.
And I took one puff when my brother was here 2 weeks ago. Older brother, obviously, not my 13-year-old kid brother.
Fuck y'all if y'all think you had to speculate on that, cause suck dick. Anyway.
But I've literally been like nicotine free for like a month now.
Damn.
It's like it.
You're a good guy.
No, I'm not. I almost died, and that might every once I've almost died now about 4 times.
Give me what you had so I can have that revelation.
Part of it starts with Steven Crowder. That's the part of the revelation.
I've been watching him lately, so maybe I'll catch it.
Start with Steven Crowder and Pearly Things. So let's go there. Pearly Things is a G,
Pearly
bro.
Things is fucking hilarious.
I love her, bro. She's so funny. I love her.
What the fuck is her real name?
Pearl.
Pearly. Pearly.
But nah, so I ended up here, and then so I had a session. You were there with you and Robbie, right?
Oh, right.
I'm not even kidding you. Like an hour and a half after you guys left, I called my mom and I was like, "Oh yeah, no, I fucking hate it living alone. This sucks. I don't want to be here anymore. Can I come home, please?"
Excuse me.
And my mom was like, "Yeah, dude, you can come home. Like, it's fine. Just come home now. We'll worry about getting your shit later."
And then a fucking day later, I get a call.
Yo, can you help me move my entire apartment?
I was like, excuse me? What the fuck's going on? I was like, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked.
What happened?
It's fucked. I will say, though, I do like living here more than I liked living up there.
I get it. I understand.
I like the freedom up there, but I missed the... Like, I haven't lived with my little brother in, like, 8 years.
The interaction.
It's,
like
yeah,
a family.
coming home to people.
It makes sense.
Like, because I used to come home to dark lights, no noise, and the electric bill. Like, it was fucked.
This nigga was living in a studio apartment in Manhattan and like, coming home every night, like, after, like, pretending to live a great life. He was like, ah! Then got home and was like,
got...
Fucking lights.
Can I...
He's like,
where's the 3057 so I can end it all? This sucks. This fucking sucks.
Like,
I didn't have a fish. I didn't have a plant. Like, I had nothing. It sucked, bro.
Yeah, he just recently got a Roomba, which you guys found out about. Which I think is something. But
and it's still in the box. I haven't taken it out yet here. It's fucked up.
There's no need to.
I'm treating Brenda like shit.
Brenda had a fucking baby, and now we have nothing to do with her.
She had a baby, got killed by the girl from The Ring in Cindy's house, and now all of a sudden she's just a vacuum.
Shit, man.
But yeah, so basically, yeah, I almost fucking died. I was in the hospital. The hospital has no idea what's wrong with me. I went to Hackensack too. I went to the best hospital in New Jersey. Like, the best hospital in New Jersey.
Yo, I have to say,
and they were like, nope, nothing.
I don't know if they're the best because my girl recently started working for Hackensack Meridian, and she complains about how understaffed and unprofessional.
Hackensack Meridian Hospital or Hackensack Meridian Health Group?
No, hospital.
She's at the hospital.
At the hospital.
She goes all the way to Hackensack to work.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Just make sure. Just double check.
No. I had to let you know. I was like, nah. She just recently started working there, and she's like, these niggas are unprofessional. And I was like, damn, she's a nurse. She's been a nurse before.
I will say, from sitting in their ER for 4.5 hours. Although that's nothing. I did see some wild unprofessional shit, but it was only unprofessional shit when like it was like helping someone.
Unprofessional is unprofessional.
Listen, there was a dude shitting and barfing like for like 30 minutes, dude, and nobody talked to him. They're all like, "Who's this guy?" He's laying in a bed and just fucking dying, and they're all just like, "Yo, you know him?" And they're like, "Nope." Just letting him vomit.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I got into a car accident,
it was
I went to the hospital,
terrible.
bro. They literally didn't even give me a fucking like a room. They gave me a bed outside.
Yeah. Bro, so while I'm sitting there getting my IV, there's a 97-year-old woman with an IV in a bed in the hallway.
In the fucking hallway.
And she's sitting there for at least 2 hours. I mean, at minimum.
Bro. Bro, I fell asleep.
Non-stop.
They woke me up. I don't know what the fuck I signed in that hospital that day.
I don't know.
Yo, I woke up and I was like, they was like, "Sir, we need your signature." I was like, fuck it, sleeping.
It's like a health insurance thing.
I was like, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, it was fucked
sleeping
up,
like
bro.
a motherfucker.
It was
Leave
fucked
me alone.
up. But so then, to the thing that we were gonna get back to, now we're getting back to it.
Right.
Yeah, she called me the day I got out of the hospital and was like, "Hey, like," and I'm not even kidding you. She goes, "I think about you too much, and I need to figure this out and focus on me." And to which I replied, how is you thinking about me a lot a bad thing?
I don't know. My girlfriend tells me that all the time. I feel flattered.
How is that a bad thing?
Her. I actually got to fucking text her and
unless
getting to work. Where's my phone?
But we're not gonna go to the unless they can fill in the blank. But
fucking idiot.
Well, because otherwise thinking about me wouldn't be a bad thing. And only in that one instance is it a bad thing. Because then you feel guilty about what you're currently doing at that moment.
Facts.
But so I was like, yeah, like, alright, whatever, like, I disagree with it, like, but whatever, you're a grown fucking woman, like, it is what it is. Do what you want to do. So then I already, like, bought her a bunch of gifts for, like, Valentine's Day and, like, all this type of shit. So I was like, hey, look, like, I know you're going through whatever the fuck, blah, 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 whatever, but I still care about you. Like, let me take you out to dinner, at least give you these gifts, whatever, like, regardless. So, we went out to dinner, whatever. Gave her gifts, came home. I found out that night, after I went to dinner with her, because it happened that night. So, this is what happened. Me and her had dinner. She goes back to Connecticut. We had dinner in White Plains, which is about kind of in the middle.
Yeah, New York.
Yeah, kind of in the middle. At this nice little Mexican place. It was dope. And I gave her gifts, like, whatever. She goes home, I go home. So she, because I'm a gentleman, her drive was half as long as mine.
Mm-hmm.
So she got home a while before I did. So when I got home, I was playing games with my boy DA. Mm. You know my boy. I mean, you've heard about him. I don't know if you ever met him. I doubt you ever met him.
I don't think we've ever met, but I've heard of him.
But you've heard about him. He is Catalia's brother-in-law.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I've heard of him. Okay.
So I'm playing like Apex or some stupid shit with him. And he tells, we're like in the middle of a game, and he like gets up and he's like, I gotta go AFK for a second. Like, I'll be right back.
He goes what?
AFK, away from keyboard. It's a gamer term for I'm not there right now.
Gotcha.
For be right back. And he comes back with some poor news. And we'll get to that news in a second. But apparently, Catalia had gotten home from dinner with me. And her sister had went and like smoked in their car. In like her car for like an hour. So when I came back, when she came back inside with her sister went to my boy DA after like they had just like been planning a date night and like all this type of shit, asked for a divorce.
Time out on
no.
I need to add like
Go ahead.
So Catalia's sister came in to DA and asked for a divorce.
After being in the car, so they were planning a date night because I was on a date night with her sister. They were planning a date night. Her sister comes home, talks to her, and then wants a divorce after the conversation.
1 second.
This is part of the reason why I'm not giving a fuck about how drunk I get.
Jesus.
So
that made my head spin more. I'm already crusty crabbing.
So,
but Jesus.
I gotta match that. I'm not gonna kill you without killing myself.
Cool. Let's take a quick shot. I think you have more than me. Fuck you.
No,
you tried to baby me?
No, there's no way.
You look at that. I'm at least like a
I'm not finishing that.
We don't need to take the whole shot. Just a shot of this, and then we'll pour ginger.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough.
I'm not that crazy anymore. Like I said, I am a recovering alcoholic and drug abuser. I'm doing my best.
But
damn, my shot was big.
Yeah, I deliberately didn't want to do that. It's warm, JMO.
Hey man,
I'm asking to kill myself.
In Alcoholics Anonymous, man, you learn that it doesn't matter what temperature the drink is. You just drink it. It's there, you drink it.
But so, here's the thing, man. I think the reason she gave me, in the first place, I think about you too much and I need to figure my shit out, I'm not where I want to be. I think it's a bullshit reason. And I think, fundamentally, it's a bullshit reason. Not necessarily because she doesn't believe it. I do think she partially does believe it. But I think it's that the idea that you as a human being can fully fulfill who you are as a person and any satisfactory needs you have alone makes you a delusional human being.
Say that again. Say that again.
I think that any human that believes that they can like fulfill their true purpose and get satisfaction out of who they are and find out who they are, quote unquote, alone is delusional. We are fundamentally, societally, and social creatures. So anything that you think you can do alone as a human being, you probably can't do.
Facts. Okay, I agree with that.
Right? Especially when it comes to matters of the mind and the psyche. Part of how you figure out who you are is getting yourself up against your boundary. And you can't know what your boundary is unless somebody else goes there.
Facts.
So you can't do that alone. You can't figure out where your moral line in the sand is alone. You can't. There's
because
no way.
You'll forever keep pushing it or bringing it further back.
Exactly.
I get that.
Right? So I don't believe that the idea that I need to figure myself out and I'm not where I want to be in life is solvable alone.
Nah, I mean...
It's not.
I mean,
and the other side of the question is like...
Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so what my thing with it is, because when you first told me about it, I said, well, it sounds either... I gave him one of two reasons, hard reasons.
True.
I was like, yo, it's either she's got other people, like, also on her mind that maybe are closer because she's in Connecticut, or she just, like, you know, she talks a big game, you know, off of what people want to hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or she really feels this way wholly and entirely, and you have to be supportive. Now, I
can't be supportive, though. That's my problem. I don't agree with the premise.
Not supportive in the Remember what I said.
That's true.
And people might disagree with this, but I gave this analogy to my girlfriend, who's very with the times. You feel me? So, like, I'm drunk, so let's call it that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she agreed with what I said when I said that, like, as a man in a relationship with another woman who is femme presenting, because that's fucking, like, you know, that's...
I hate the fact that you just said that.
Yeah, look.
No, take a giant gulp, because you need to...
I would drink this whole fucking cup of my alcohol. Did you not hear me?
You need to drown the fact that you just said those words to me. Femme presenting?
See how I did this?
Can you please... I actually didn't see that. I actually didn't.
I did this, and if I didn't, fucking, I'll triple them right now. Because, like, that's what I meant. Because, like... If you're a fucking woman, you're a fucking whatever. Either way.
What the fuck ever, bro.
I said, I'm the general of this troop, whether we have kids or not.
Right.
Whether it's a 2-man group, I am the general.
That's the truth.
So if you fuck up, and it's a fuck up that I can get past, but we're gonna have to, like, I'm gonna have to take... I'll do that. So it's like, okay, that's how you feel. That's how it is. We're gonna get past this because I'm the general and I'm gonna take fault for it, no matter if I'm faulted or not.
If I'm going to take all the responsibility for when we fail, then give me the responsibility of making the decision.
100%.
But if you fight me on the decision, I'm not taking responsibility for the outcome.
You're no longer in my troop.
Right.
You're no longer in my troop because you're
effectively you've gone AWOL. In military terms, if we're talking about troops,
you fucking gone AWOL.
You went AWOL.
AWOL. That's exactly. That's why I brought it up. I was like, cause look, if not, she's going AWOL, and you can't respect that. Look, if you're a grown ass man. If you sign up for the military and you go to the military and then you don't go and do your services, like, or you fucking bail out on your brothers who are also there.
Remember the white dudes that joined ISIS, the Beatles?
You know what I'm saying?
They called them the Beatles. It was 4 British dudes that left the British military and went and joined ISIS and they were the stars of like 17 beheading videos where they were just cutting journalists' heads off.
Yeah.
So it happens. It's not like it doesn't happen.
But at the same time, you can't then come back to the troop and be like, hey,
like,
brothers,
hey, yo,
we're done.
Salute. Like, no.
Like, you feel
no, how about you go line up against that wall, face the wall, and you'll be gone in a minute.
Word. At least we gave you the
it was bad, bro.
Not looking at your killer.
But yeah, so basically what it came down to is I found out that she had convinced her sister to divorce one of my best friends. And there's a couple reasons why I believe this. And why I think she did it. Ooh. But I don't really care. At the end of the day, she was planning date nights with her husband, and it wasn't until she had a talk with her sister, who I had just been on a date with. that she wanted a divorce. So I don't care who you are or how I felt about you. You convinced your sister to divorce one of my best friends.
Yeah, I have kids.
Y'all have 3 children together. So not only do I have little to no respect for Catalia, I also have little to no respect for her sister.
Word.
Because at the end of the day, like, your marriage should have been stronger than your sister. And you should have been able to look your sister in the eyes and say, you're an idiot. Because here's what I think happened. And this is me being slightly optimistic.
Yeah, it's speculative.
But it's also slightly optimistic. You don't understand why.
Word.
I think Catalia wanted to get rid of me. And Catalia knew that she could no longer get rid of me
if you were dealing with...
If I'm still DA friends with DA and her sister's still married to DA. So the best way to get me out of her life entirely is to get her sister to divorce DA.
I hope Catalia tunes in for this. Does that make you better than your parents?
No, it doesn't.
Does that make you better than your parents?
You know what actually makes her? Worse, because your parents stayed together.
you took the words right out of my fucking mouth. Because literally, if you think this isn't my boy and we talk about everything, we do talk about everything. And that makes me a little upset because, like, do you think that you are better off than your parents? Nope. Because at least, like, maybe this is coming from, like, a broken home kid or whatever, but, like, at least you got to see your parents together and try.
But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in, like, if you came from a broken home that I sent a third, like... Because at the end of the day, you're a product of your environment is a true statement, but it leaves out the second half. It's still up to you which way you go. You can be a product of your environment, and you should never be like your environment.
Everybody has a choice.
And she chose to be exactly like her environment.
I'm wearing Basquiat, bitch. Like,
I'm wearing Basquiat, bitch.
From a true gallery, not something.
Basquiat, bitch.
Like, you think I learned about Basquiat in high school?
Think I knew how to say his name until I was 22?
You think this wasn't Jean instead of John? This is Jean-Michel Basquiat, motherfucker. Like, fuck you for that. Like, you don't have to be like your environment. That's fucked up.
No. You can be a product of your environment and do the exact opposite.
I've chosen my whole life to not be like the environment that I grew up in.
And so, in my brain, I go, her mentality is to absolve herself of all responsibility. And here's what really pissed me off. And I told you about this, but they deserve to know.
Especially the YouTubers, because you guys really tune in.
What really pissed me off is... You notice when me and her first started talking, like, we both 26. So it was like, yo, like, I'm not trying to date. Like, I'm not trying to play games. Like, I'm here for the long haul if that's what we doing. Like, I'm intending to marry you if things go the way they should. And the way that... So, before we even go down this yellow brick road, let's make sure that, like, we're on the same fucking page here.
And she was not on the same page.
And we... Either she lied to me then, or she lied to me now.
She's lying to you then.
Either way, she lied to me. And at the end of the day, like, we're done. Like, I'm not... This is insane to me.
It's insane to me.
It's nuts.
Shit, look.
And then, so, like, you do what you want with me. Do what you... We're dating, we don't have kids. Do what you want with me. How fucking dare you?
Deal with my brother's...
Destroy a marriage.
Like, not a relationship, a marriage.
You. But 3 kids? Fuck you. Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, like, your morals as a human being... And... Because here's my problem, right?
How did her sister meet you?
Through her mans. I don't know none of them throughout DA. But here's the crazy part to me. At what point does your decision making factor in, or at what point when you're making your decision do you factor in the children?
They didn't.
Right? Because at what, like, fundamentally, like, when you're in a marriage, staying together isn't for you. It's not for you. You're not staying together because you need to be happy. You're staying together because the kids need a stable foundation of a home. What kind of person destroys a marriage that they're not even in because of their own selfish instinct? An evil one.
Now, yes,
that's a truly evil thing to do.
So, if this is not speculation, Catalia, again, if you didn't catch the message,
it's not.
Fuck you. I'm saying
it's not speculation.
But like,
I know it's not speculation.
Like, who does that?
That's an evil thing to do. And so in my brain, I go, so what the fuck would stop you from doing that when we have 3 kids?
She did it to her sister. She'd do it to you. What's there to question? Like,
I'm done.
You're gonna mature? You're gonna mature?
I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done. So then, this is just a little caveat funny thing, because you texted me about this. So, since then, I have been back, and especially since I'm down here again, I'm back on, like, Tinder and Hinge and shit like that.
Yeah.
And Bumble, whatever.
Bumble. For the white man. Where's my Chinaman?
You just put it down.
I can't
The addiction is nuts.
We need to smoke weed.
We do. What are we at? We're at 50 minutes. We'll take a break here in a second.
I might get a middle finger fucking tattooed on my middle finger.
Middle finger tattooed, the double fuck you. That's actually very funny.
You get it?
That's very funny.
That's what I said to my girl last night. I was like, yo, I would get a middle finger tattooed on my middle finger, so it's a double fuck you without having to do this.
Yeah,
like,
I can just do this.
Literally, if you don't get the message.
I have child hands, is what I realized. Since I've lived with my 13-year-old brother, is I actually have child-sized hands. Whatever. But no, so I matched with this girl on Hinge, and she's from like an hour south of here. Maybe not even, maybe like 40 minutes. Regardless, who fucking cares? Her name was Alexa. Okay, so we was talking for like 3-4 days. Like we was chatting it up, whatever. And I'm you know me, bro. Like I'm a very straightforward. I'm not beating around no fucking bush. Like
can't do it.
You gonna know exactly what it is when I say what it is.
Shit.
And so we got to the point after like 2 or 3 days of talking to each other where I was like, hey yo, like now that you mentioned that, like honestly, like let me ask you a question, like how many bodies you got? Like I'm like I think it's a fair question. Like we've been, you know what I'm saying, we've been chatting for a couple days, like we chilling. And she goes, well, I lived at college for 4 years, so nobody gets to know that number. What? What? Okay,
I think that right there,
nuts.
like, just there's a fucking burp. I can't even.
So I said to her, as respectfully as I could, I called her a whore. And I said to her, "Well, that's a problem." Is exactly what I typed to her. Well, that's a problem. And she goes, "Why?"
Say it. I thought we were based on honesty.
And I said to her, and I said, if you gave yourself that easily to everybody, why are you worth my time? Anything worth having isn't easy. So she then goes...
Is the mic on?
Say it again for the people in the back.
I would think the ladies who subscribe to this woman...
And I quote...
Are there any ladies who subscribe to here? Are there just men like us, misogynists?
And apparently you're a white supremacist too, which is nuts to me.
Who said that?
We're gonna get there.
Oh shit.
We're gonna get there.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Kick it. Triple K on the beat, you know what I'm saying?
3 strikeouts, you feel me? Looking too.
Sorry that I'm not so fucking woke that I'm stupid. You dumb bastard bitches.
But so she goes. That's very funny. Dumb bastard bitches is actually very funny. I like it
because I know who said it, but I don't know who said it, so I'm gonna just refer to everybody. Either you're a bastard like me and you haven't learned, or you're a stupid dumb bitch. Whether you're a male or female, you're a dumb bitch. Where's the camera at so I can push your nose? You dumb bitch, calling me a white supremacist. You probably suck dick in the closet, literally so in the closet, bro. Because you're so ashamed you don't want to suck dick outside of windows. You fucking faggot. Am I saying words that offend you?
Oh fucking my god!
Hold on. Fuck what you were talking about. They call me a white supremacist. Fuck that. You know what? I don't even give a fuck what y'all say about me, but just because you said it, I hope you're tuning into this. I hope you're sucking your father's dick while your mother watches, because she's the cuck, not your dad, because she's the male in the relationship, and she taught you all these bitch ass tendencies.
Your dad's such a pussy. Your mom is the cuck.
Literally, because you're such a pussy that you dare to even call me a white supremacist, not even knowing who I am. I wish you'd say that shit to my face, and I wish you'd see what happened. I wouldn't physically, hurt
that's
you.
Fucking funny.
I wouldn't physically hurt you because that's not my nature. But maybe you'd try to hurt me and then I'd have to choke you the fuck up like this. You feel me? Like just to get you to
GSP, you fucking I gotcha.
You feel me? Just a little you know what I'm saying? You dumbass whore, bitch, slut, fuck. What's the word that they don't like? Bitches. Bitches. I hope you're a girl so I can say it and you feel it. Go ahead, Max. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, yo.
Where's the Jamie? Where's the Jamie at?
Feel free, brother.
Where's the Jamie? A little bit because he's white supremacy.
It was nuts, bro. The whole thing was like your podcast is nuts. Like it was like nuts. It was the whole thing was fucking crazy, bro. The whole thing was fucking crazy.
Yeah, we know we're fucking nuts, bitch.
What's the whole point of the pod? You thought we did this because we thought we were smart and sane?
You know what? I hope this was a black person. Because I'm gonna get all of your woke creditness like fucking just debunked in a matter of fucking 5 minutes.
You actually just reminded me of something very funny that I can't.
You've got me no ginger ale in this bitch. You had me talking about alcoholism now.
But yeah, so she basically was on some
alcoholism.
She goes, why is that a problem? And I was just basically like, without saying it directly, because I'm still trying. You know me, it's not my nature to be a dickhead. Unless I'm with my friends where I know being a dickhead
You're not me. It's like, that's why we're such good counterparts. Because I am a dickhead to a certain degree.
Like I am too, but like, there's a level where like, I'm aware, and maybe this is just whatever, but I'm aware that at a certain point, it's a valueless argument, and it's that hill to die on is a useless hill.
That's the thing. They're not gonna
you don't
kill
give
me.
a shit.
They're not gonna kill me. Look, when I get on that hill, I'm George Washington. I'm planting my flag.
But so basically, like, so like, I'm like, yo, like, I never said anything about you as a person. I didn't say that you were a bad human being because you sucked off a D4 college in Maryland's football team. Like, I never mentioned that.
D4 is crazy because it's fucking JUCO.
It's just nuts, bro.
You sucked up the whole JUCO football team.
But here's the thing, Raji. It's not like these bitches are going to Harvard. They're going to Salisbury. Like, this is not like nobody. They're the cross team.
Dick.
They're the cross team is the highest hierarchy at Salisbury. This is not a valuable school to get a degree from. It's nuts. It's actually nuts.
It's funny. Is that she says they gave me a fake offer, a fake football offer,
like D5. Like who cares?
Back in 2015.
Who cares?
And I looked at them niggas and I was like, y'all haven't won a game in 5 years. Like, what makes you think I want to play for y'all?
Who cares?
So if you sucking off fucking D6 fucking bro. Salisbury steak dick,
D6 is fucking wild.
You fucking sucking off
the mallards, right? Isn't it like the Salisbury mallards? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
They should be called the Salisbury steaks because they be getting cooked. They be getting cooked every game.
And it's not even cooked by like high levels. It's not like even your microwave.
Like, it's a medium rare cooking. It's a medium rare cooking.
Nah, bro, it's
a straight rare cooking.
It's fucked up. Yeah, so this bitch basically she goes.
They don't have any.
I don't see why that would be an issue
in their fucking steak to actually fight back against the fire.
It's a burger in fucking gravy.
They have gristle at this.
It's a burger and gravy. Like, what are we talking about? And you've got microwavable green beans next to it. Like, what are we talking?
Make a university about it.
No, bro.
I'd rather fucking go to Gabagool University.
Send me to mozzarella state. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here.
Send me the mozzarella.
Maron, fucking shit.
Send me the mozzarella.
Bro, so she goes, I don't see why that would be a problem. Like, why would you say that? I'm like, I didn't say you were a bad human being.
I did.
But it's like,
you're a whore.
But you are a whore. Like,
you're a whore.
Because here's the thing, right? And maybe I'm bugging on this. Maybe I'm speculating a little too far, which is always a possibility. I'm never going to rule it out. I'm a human being.
All right, let's hear it. I'm a human being.
There's two outcomes here. That number is so high, you're embarrassed of the number.
Well, that's already proven through the fact that she didn't say it.
But here's option number 2, and here's the kicker. That number is so high, she doesn't even fucking know.
That's awesome.
Because she didn't keep count, because there were 52 dudes on the D4 football team at Salisbury.
53. You can't forget the fucking kicker. You can't forget the fucking
54 if we're talking about the water boy.
Look, that doesn't count. He's a part of the team, but he doesn't play. She wants to see your jersey on the special
team. But they count as bodies.
Look, bruh, let me tell you something. If you fuck the whole 53-man D6 roster, I don't think you have pussy that deserves D1 dick, because I know
I am the VIP section.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even the game. I'm the after party. Like,
I'm the VIP section in the after party that only the stars go to.
I'm the one.
The linemen don't go to the after party.
No,
only
they go
the wideouts do. The corners go to the after
quarterback, the corners, the
safeties,
the star linebacker, not the linebacker who
center. The center linebacker. Fuck your wings. Get out of here. You're useless.
Word.
You don't call the play.
The Leighton Vander Esch of of the team. He's the white boy who gets to party with the black guys.
Funny.
You feel me? And, my Chinaman.
Keep the Chinaman on the floor. No.
He's smoking good right now. You know what I'm saying? He's been lasting for a few days. He's not rechargeable.
Oh man.
Bro, it's better than I can say for most Chinamen.
So since the last time I've seen you, I no longer have a girlfriend, and I've apparently been called a piece of shit by a girl on Hinge who has more bodies than she has fingers and toes. Maybe I'm the asshole.
Look, me and you, I don't care about bodies as much as I care about loyalty, but
I care about bodies.
I understand why you do.
I care about bodies.
I understand why you do.
Here's my rule of thumb. If you have more bodies than me, it's a problem. As a dude, I'm supposed to go out there and conquer.
Well, here's the thing,
as a woman, you're not.
It's not more about going out and conquering. It's more about, like, I was a true, literal whore. So if you did worse than me, Raji, you fucked up.
No, but here's the difference. Is you, how many bodies you have?
Shit, bro.
Honestly, no, serious number. How many bodies you have?
Plus 75.
I have 3.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I understand why you personally care.
I do care. My morals
that's what I'm saying,
are different.
I
do give a shit.
Bro, you gotta realize.
I have 3 bodies.
I was the cheerleader. I was the cheerleader's whore. I was the cheerleader's go-to.
I don't want to leave room for speculation. It's not by choice.
When I went to Delaware Valley University,
it is by choice.
The cheerleaders fucked me silly. Like, you feel me? Like, if not with a peg.
If I wanted more than 3 bodies, I could have more. I could hit your numbers if I really wanted to.
That's why I understand.
I could. But it's just not the way my brain is, and it's not the way my morals and it's not who I am, is to go fuck random sluts.
I understand. That's why I get it. Why
so
you would care? Because I care. I don't care as long as you have less than me. Because, like, I'm being modest.
We actually have the same position here. I don't care as long as you have less than me.
I'm being modest with 75 because I know.
But that's a fair position.
I've had more than 75 nights out with random bitches. I know.
As much as like I still think your dick is dirty because of that, and that's fucking crazy.
I'm a dirty but that's the thing.
You're a dirty dick motherfucker.
I'm a dirty dick nigga. So
I get it.
If you get me to be singular with you, you are great. But you gotta realize that Sunflower. He saw the picture in the fucking car.
Listen,
I got a picture in the car of you, baby.
If for nobody else's sake than yours, keep doing what you're doing. He's great right now. I've known him for years. He's like great right now.
Years. I'm the best I've ever been.
But I'm only talking to you.
Sunflower,
he's great right
baby
now.
girl. It's Valentine's Day. You know I'm gonna come through.
It actually is. We are recording this on Valentine's Day.
I just came from her house. That's why I got here so fast. Because I moved out of Somerset. That's my baby girl. I haven't seen my mother in 7 days. And I don't care. I'm gonna do 9 days before I see my mother.
That actually makes me sad.
I know. It makes me sad.
It doesn't make me sad because 7 days is a long time. Because I went 7 months.
Yo, I get it. I've been that like I didn't come home from college. I didn't come home from college. I stayed there.
I never went to college.
Look, exactly. Look, my 1 year in college, I didn't come home. If I came home, it was because I was in my relationship again. But other than that, for the first 5 months, I was not coming home from my mother. I was staying at home. All the bitches that stayed home who didn't have Thanksgiving to go to, guess who was fucking them? That's how I cost 75. You know how many bitches is on Delaware Valley University campus? Oh my God, it's 81% women. Why do you think I went there? You think I went there for football? I knew I was gonna quit when I went there. I knew I was gonna quit.
2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks and I'm gonna have a girlfriend. Give me 2 weeks and I'll fuck a girl.
I had a girlfriend before I went to college.
Give me 2 weeks and I'll have a new girlfriend that I've already cheated on. Give me 2 weeks.
100%. I'm sorry, Amira. I'm sorry, Amira Drummond. I say your whole name. I loved you at the time, but I was not the guy that you thought I was. Yo, you know how long
but wait a minute.
You know how long she made me wait for the pussy while we was on campus together? Like 3 weeks. I never even got the pussy.
Listen, shorty. There's one thing that you need to know. There's one thing that shorties. Listen, if there's any women watching this that are like 19,
I never even got the pussy.
25 that like really need to hear some shit. You are not falling in love with the man that you think you're falling in love with.
100% you're not, especially if you're in college. Especially
I know as a man, like I'm giving away the secret.
Fuck that secret, nigga. Cause look, I gave away the secret to
real shit.
Sunflower. I gave away the secret.
You're falling in love with who that man wants you to think he is. And it's not until like 6 months that you see like he don't clean his room.
This nigga ain't shit. Like, fucking clean his room. He ain't shit. I wasn't shit. I don't know why these white bitches wanted to fuck me. But I did it as a slave reimbursement, calling me a fucking white supremacy ass nigga.
Stumbled across a funny thing. Is there a race of women you haven't fucked?
No.
You know how crazy that is to me?
There's a lot of races out there.
I've only fucked 2 races. Black and Spanish.
Bro, I know, because like,
yo, there's any nice white girls that are like Catholic or Jewish that like want to hang out? Like, call me. Like a nice white girl, okay, please.
He's tired.
All these black, he's
tired.
Doing me dirty. I don't know. He's
tired. The white man is tired of being done dirty. What have y'all done? What have y'all done? What have y'all done? Shout out to Sunflower because she really hold it down for me.
Hey, yo, Sunflower, you got any friends that actually aren't whores? Holla at me.
Yo, you might be the perfect guy. You might, yes, yes, Rex, we're gonna go double date. Fuck my Chinaman. We're gonna go double date. We're gonna go double. I'm gonna set you
what
up.
Race?
She's black. She's just the amount of black that you need.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Time out. Hold on.
We need to go to fucking break.
Let's not.
No.
We're going to the page. If you need to find out more, go to the page.
Subscribe to us. We still gotta pay Ronnie. He's not here, but you gotta subscribe. Why won't you fucking pay us? We don't look. I might be a white supremacist, and he might be my coexistent, but that doesn't mean that you don't need to subscribe. He fucks black girls and Spanish girls.
Subscribe to YouTube. Go join the Patreon and watch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/MaxLowMusic.
Follow him.
We slander whores.
Follow me at Raji908. If you like my curly waves, then follow me. If you don't like them, follow me. Look, I'm telling you
Either way, I need the numbers. Rise them all.
If you're a weird person from Los Angeles or Nevada, you need to stop watching this. Because I don't know you, and I've never met you, and I've never fucked you in my hotel room for $20. That's the truth.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Actually, I didn't give the $20 to her, so it's not prostitution. I bought a $20 bottle of Dewar's, DEWARS with a comma.
You might as well have just filled her gas tank. Like, what's the difference?
This is all terrible. This is all a false statement, so it's okay. It's not true. Like, literally.
Hey, yo, I gotta piss. Hit him with a burp, and then we're going to the page. I gotta piss.
Fuck me. That took a lot out of me. Look, he's going to take a piss. He's got a nice chair. I've got a fucking kitchen table, like random setting chair, and it spins. If you love me, Raji, the black guy who's not white, I'm not a white supremacist. I can't believe somebody said that about me. They said I'm a white supremacist. Where's the Jameson? I guess I am, because Jameson was built by white people, and I'm gonna drink this in the motherfucking drink. Hey Max, we're going outside to smoke. He's got his dick in his hands because he's peeing right now. But
alright, my dick is no longer in my hand. What? He's just swigging from the bottle. Jesus Christ.
Fucking, these guys call me a white supremacist. I mean, I can't lie. I'm really distraught by that.
Part of me thinks they called you a white supremacist because I'm white.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. You hate Max. Max is more for our culture than a lot of people that are.
You know what's crazy? Is a lot of white people think I'm like when they meet me, they're like, "You're not white."
I don't think you're white.
I
call you nigga. You don't say it back to me because of your complexion.
And
I call you nigga. I don't call white people.
Although, with that being said, what's good, my